The first story we're going to be talking about is Castlevania and it coming to an end. It's going to be starting its fourth and final season on May 13th, which is right around the corner. I'm super excited about it, but there's no need to fret because there is talks about a new series that's coming out that's going to be new characters, but it's going to be based in the same universe. So I'm really looking forward to that. The next story we're going to be talking about is Predator and legal issues that they're fixing right now. Since Disney bought up 20th Century Fox, they own the rights to Predator right now, and they're in the process of making a new movie, unfortunately. However, the Thomas brothers, the ones who created this IP, are currently trying to get their IP back from Disney. So according to IGN, there is a termination provision in copyright law that states that after 35 years, the creators of the IP is able to take ownership of that IP again. And they're coming up on their 35th anniversary. So really hoping that they're, justice served, they're able to get their IP back. And mainly, let's just put this series to bed for good. These movies have made money, but the quality has definitely gone down, I think, in my opinion. All right, next we're going to be talking about Alfred Molina and him reprising his role as Doc Ock. So as we all know, even though it's just rumor at this point, but we really know that they're going to be doing a multiverse thing with Spider-Man. In an interview with Variety, he was talking about how he was worried about coming back for this role just because he's older now, much older, and he doesn't think he can do the physical things that he did in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. He kind of talked himself to the end result, which was, in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, he didn't do much physically because the puppeteers were the ones that was taking care of all of it. So, and they did mention that they were going to be able to de-age him with, the technology that we have now. So I think he's definitely going to come back and do it, which I'm super looking forward to. What I hate is the secrecy around this, even though we kind of already know that it's going to be a Spider-Verse movie. I wish they would just come out and make it official. All right, so this next story is going to be more of an update. They have Gabriel Luna joining the cast of The Last of Us. He's going to be playing Joel's brother, Tommy. And so we're up to Pedro Pascal as Joel, Bella Ramsey as Ellie, and now Gabriel Luna as Tommy. In the last story of this segment, we're going to be talking about the new anime adaptation, Gundam. They're making a live action movie on Netflix. It's going to be directed by John Vogt-Roberts, the same guy who directed Skull Island. I thought it was pretty good. A lot of people say that the character development wasn't really there, but it goes without saying that with big monster movies, the most interesting thing you're going to find is the monsters. So the people don't get as much character development, which is fine with me. I just want to see monsters hitting each other. And this is the same guy who's going to be directing another IP that I absolutely love, Metal Gear. In an interview with Screen Rant, I want to say it was Screen Rant, he goes into how he grew up in the gaming era. And so it's part of his life and he really thinks he knows how to adapt it to film. So I'm going to go out on a limb that I trust this guy with this IP, especially since he grew up in the same age I did. It was a gaming age. Sit down in front of the Nintendo, the Sega, Dreamcast, PS1, whatever console that you had, and, kind of whisked yourself away into the adventure on screen, right? So I think he has what it takes to adapt this properly.